Now, as Afrobeat continues to storm the world,
I like you, girl, in particular.
the genre will get its biggest presence ever at Rebel Salute.
Rebel Salute! Rebel Salute! Rebel Salute!
And among the big names from the motherland gracing the stage is Patoranking, who we had the privilege of sitting down with recently, and we will share that chat.
More than Diana, other yes, China, Oluwa designer.
The Herb Curb is a much bigger feature of Rebel Salute this year than previously. All that and more as the Rebel brings details of the 2019 installment of his two-day Reggae Fest. Desperado is part of an annual event that gets epic support from the music fraternity and comes to tell us all about it. Also coming up, Dovey Magnum responds to being snubbed by Aishana and Jada Kingdom.
You must be made for me.
Third World drops new video on the heels of their concert success. All coming up, plus this week's E-News, reviews, and more. Happy New Year, everyone. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
We begin our E-News and reviews in Sun City, Portmore. Portmore Music Fest made another giant leap in its quest to cement that event on Jamaica's national entertainment calendar.
I would say it is epic.
Some boy!
Staged December 28th and 9th at UDC Car Park in the Sunshine City.
You have me like the river! You have me like the boat!
The third installment of the two-day fest pulled a sizable crowd
We have a packed venue.
and had way more international reggae and dancehall stars gracing its stage
Rise up!
than anyone bargained for.
I'm extremely happy.
Things are going, you are going. The one you feel, I would have to do it.
Like here in this segment cheered by Spraga Benz.
Yeah.
That saw Dirty Rock International Sean Paul and Chiching
Wanna go hard,
making cameos.
wanna fly hard for ready.
And also this cheered by the dancehall king Beanie Man.
We never in our we ever play.
That saw the likes of Sean Kingston, Tommy Lee, Munga Honorable, among others, appearing without warning. Other billed heavy hitters included Capleton,
One more now and again. You don't see again.
Egyptian,
But it's there.
Half Pint,
From Joe.
Sham,
She make it.
Warrior King, and Junior One Blood Reed.
You could have come from Lebanon, now you come from Iran.
We have had no incidents, right? We're not giving the police any extra work. I think the festival is not at a place where, and I don't know if it's too early to say it, but I think we can be rubbing shoulders now with a Rebel Salute and with a Reggae Summer Fest. That has always been the aim and objective, and slowly but surely we're getting there. Portmore Music Fest is going to be a festival to reckon with, not just locally, but also internationally.
Another growing event during the Yuletide season is Eastern Extravaganza. It's a free annual day and night event of sports and music on New Year's Day that served as a special treat to children and adults alike. Staged at the Mountain View Oval, support from the music fraternity was epic. From Bounty to Beanie, Popcorn to Governor,
Louis, get me first and me and all of the ex them going, wow, what's the time?
Tony Rebel, Queen Ifrica, Sasko, Capleton, Taros Riley,
No demonic work perform.
Bugle,
Judge have a plan for every man.
Shano, Desperado, and more. Dancehall artist Desperado is a member of the organizing team for Eastern Extravaganza and joins us right now, right here on our stage with all the details and to tell us why so many artists are supporting this event. Desperado, sir.
Thank you.
Blessed
thank
love.
You, thank you. Blessed
You're
love.
AKA something. Prado.
Prado. Yeah.
Prado, right.
Prado is the new name I go by, you know, new moniker, which it's actually an acronym, you know. proud, righteous, anointed, determined one, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just changed it up.
Anointed, determined one.
Anointed, determined one.
All right, sir. Okay, so what do you do with most of your time? Promotion or art, or being an artist?
You know, it's a lifestyle, you know, everything, you know, because I'm still doing my music.
Yes.
Hardcore doing my music too. As you know what the business is, you have to consistently make music. So I'm doing that right now. I have a song out named Bossy, just like how you dress Bossy. Yeah, so
Really?
that's one that they can look out for. And I have other songs that have been making waves, get good reviews in the dancehall scene, like Do the Maths, Calculate the Money. We have Money Bag and things like that. And I'm grateful. I'm still grateful for everything.
Okay, cool. And how do you get so many big names, top tier artists to support this event?
Well, one thing I would say, Winfred, is not me alone, okay? But what we do is we always have a good relationships. Because you know, I had left and embarked on a couple other things away. And while we were there, we supported the artists. We had a show, which again, as I said, when I say it's never me alone. You know, we have a team of us, and things like that. We build a relationship over the years, and they see what we are doing. We are dealing with unity. We are dealing with peace. We are dealing with love in terms of everybody from all walks, all types forward, and they enjoy themselves peacefully in maybe an environment or a neighborhood that would be considered otherwise most of the time. So in that respect, we get a lot of support from the artists, and I give thanks for all of them, because without them it's not possible. Likewise, the selectors.
And this has been going how long now?
This is our 6th annual year.
Yes.
But we've been doing it from around 2009. We had a little brief stint where we didn't have anything. We started our first one with Sizzler, and from about 2014 till now, we've been consistent year after year. So yeah, it's the 6th annual one right now. As I said, we had a little short break where we had 2 shows before, and now it's the 6th one.
So as we reported, kids and adults alike are enjoying the event over the years, and it's sports, music, fun for the kids, all kinds of rides and so on.
All kind of rides, all kind of awards. We award kids from high schools that have been doing good, as long as you submit your paperwork, and we know from within the inner city, because we need to highlight these things about the garrison. We need to highlight that we have students that are getting all ones.
For such an event.
Yes, we get students that get all ones and stuff. The sports is a very important thing, because as you know, Winfred, sports and music is something that brings people together, and will have people for a second just peacefully enjoying themselves together. So from December 1st, the sport starts, which is football and netball, until the 31st, and then on the 1st is the final day for both the netball teams and the football teams.
It's a good thing, sir. I commend you. I commend your team.
Yes.
You know, all the people and the artists who are supporting.
Definitely.
And it goes to show that all is not lost.
All is not. No, because let me tell you, I want to tell you, the reason why people love Jamaica, you know, because all Jamaicans love to have fun, you know.
Yes.
No matter what, whether you're from uptown or you're from downtown, everybody likes to have fun. The issues that we have most of the time is because of poverty.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so we have to try and develop our youngsters in terms of education. Is one of the things that we stress on. We actually have a center right now where, as myself, along with my team, we got a complete computer center with top-of-the-line computers, a classroom, and we have people coming in there learning all the time. So I think once we tap into those things, the poverty in Jamaica, then we'll tap into solving the crime and everything else. The music, the government should never fight that. Nobody should fight that. That's one of the things that help poor people to make money, whether you're a vendor or anything. And sports is another thing that I think we need to push a lot of money into, because not that we cannot be doctors and lawyers, but this is a way of a pathway through to get to those other things. So we just utilize that and try to make sure that we help put our part in developing Jamaica from our little small region.
Bridging,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you so much for coming and
Well,
sharing
for
with us, sir.
respect,
All the
I
best
hope
and
to see you
congrats
again.
again.
Yeah, man. Next time we'll talk more about music too.
All right.
All right.
music.
Well, for
Okay,
respect.
boss. Thank you so much.
Cool, yeah, man.
All right, there you have him, Desperado, on our stage, doing a great thing for his community. And speaking of successful events, Third World's annual committed concert was also a crowd puller of the season. Still basking in the success of that event, the group is dropping this video for their latest single. Here we go.
Loving you is simple. That's the way it's supposed to be. Baby, with you by my side, I feel so young and free. I can love you on and on and on and on, on and on and on. Everybody sing. Everybody sing.
Well, you know, no doubt that song will be a hit you're committed to going into Third World's next concert. And still to come right here on our stage, Dovey Magnum's response to Jada and Ishawna Snub. Tony Rebel on Everything Rebel Salute 2019. And later, Afrobeat star Patoranking, one-on-one. We'll be back.
I could love you every day.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Well, as you may know by now, Dovey Magnum finally made her debut appearance on a Jamaican stage, and by all accounts, it was a very successful appearance. But why did Ishawna and Jada Kingdom snub the Atlanta-based ball-out singers party after she had promoted the two dancehall hotties as performers at her party, which was, by the way, also her birthday party? Here is Dovey's response. Why did you have to remove those two ladies from the promotion?
It's so crazy. I did not remove those two ladies. They removed themselves. You know what I mean? They removed themselves to where it kind of shaped me a little, because you have to understand, before I even became ball out queen or have a song ball out, I run road with them girl that thing. And no, if no baby, anybody with honest, will be there follow my thing. No, say them two girl there.
And we're talking about Ishawna.
Yes, the Kingdom girl, Jada Kingdom.
Jada.
Yes. It's like when Aisha, I'm an artist, everybody know I call her Ishi. Everybody know. It's like, to me, nothing she can do. Even when it wrong, it right, because I just love her attitude, love her style, her energy. So it's like, me consider myself a big fan of Aisha from before me even get my big song. I want my show to Aisha in Atlanta. She the first person I reach out to, you know, out of everybody, not saying that I couldn't reach out to everybody else, but I go, so boom, Ishi, right there. So it's like, if you know, say, she pulled herself out of the thing.
So what reason has she given?
You know, so if she didn't have a good reason, I could understand, but she don't have no reason. I don't see no reason there for me to say, all right, Ishi,
Okay,
you know,
so,
right? Because guess what, brother? You have to understand, you know, I don't live here, right? With the rest of female artists and everybody. I live in America, but I still do the same work when I do something, I'm a co-worker.
Yes.
So out of respect, I go to go as an artist coming in, in the place. And I do something. Me could have come in the place and company fly myself. I don't know the things set, and it's still a go shell because medium Dovey at the end of the day. But out of respect and gratitude to the female them, because I say, here, them always I say the female them get fight, or them they on a show, or them this and them like that. And when I think about it, Chris Diamond said to me, Diamond Squad said to me, say, here, Dovey, I have an idea. All female I want on the show. You have your thing and bam, bam, bam. So, you know, out of the respect, we reach out to them.
And Jada, what's her explanation?
You really want me to tell her what is Jada's explanation? You really want me to tell her that? Well, actually, up on 2 weeks, which was 2 weeks prior to this date, contacted her and I said, hey, I need a video job, basically, for the show, because Chris Diamond wanted the video jobs. The text that came in my DM, can't do it. And then another text, managers against it. So I say, huh? Because I kind of didn't know what go on. Because I say, I say, Chris Diamond deal with our manager, which I think Julian is our manager. So when she say manager against it, he lick a chip. So I say, I don't understand. So I go to boom and link Chris Diamond and I say, what's going on? What go on? I think you say you get, confirmation for everything. He say, yeah, Dovey. Because remember, Twina Winford, each one of these females I asked to be a part of the show. I let each one of them take their own photos and email it to Chris Diamond. So that's basically a confirmation that you agree to take the show and agree to be a part of the show. So if any one of these girls want to use any reasons being that is this or is that in a level, if me step 2 up on the level, I don't want to go to it on a manageable level, when you could have said, all right, you're a goodie, reach out to the number here and go to Boom and Bam and because we're going to pass those information over to Chris Diamond. So all of that would have read. But not 2 weeks before my show, you're going to come with some styling thing, like, Boom Bam Bam. So I go to him, link her, and I say, yo, I just talk to your manager. The manager say, I'm not aware of what you said to me right now, a styling thing or what, you're there, my girl. The girl goes as far as say, which one of my managers did you speak to? Oh, so 2 managers. I tell me, say you have 2 managers and only 1 manager knows that you as the artist get booked for your show. And then she goes as far as say, by right, I only can do ads for event that I'm booked for. And it look like a certain promoter is about to book me for his event. 2 weeks before that, the promoter event, you say it look like him about to book you, and me don't book you for my event. And 2 weeks before my event, you are going to tell me this bag of nonsense?
So is it a formal, official, paid booking or a friend booking?
Listen to me. I have tokens that I was going to present to these girls in terms of, respect.
Okay.
Of reaching out to me because as artists to artists, like I said before.
You give them some kind of gratuity.
Yes. Me reaching out to you, Winford, right? And I said, Winford, I'm having a birthday party. I would love you to be a part of it. Let me know. You reach out back to me. Yes, hon, no problem. When is it? Blah, 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 blah. You go ahead. If you're on that level where you think upon a serious level, then manager level, from me coming in DM them way, you should have reached out back to me right away. Instead of saying yes on all of that and even take up the picture them was saying for flyer and say, listen to me, Dovey. Here we go on.
So you were led to believe that they were accepting of the offer?
They accepted because each one of these females send their own pictures, Winford. So of course, I look on it like that.
So what do you think is the reason in your mind? Do you have any kind of, have you drawn any conclusions about why they might not want to come?
And that's why I say I don't know. That's why when you ask me what the reason with Jada, me could have tell you that because that is the text that I have in my DM.
Okay.
And then on Aisha apart, she just pulled back stating that, she was doing, she basically, the text that whoever she text Chris Diamond, basically it state that, I guess them never know the road to promotion would be like what they see it be, and she was doing Dovey a favor, and if they know the road for promotion would be like what it be, they would have took it on a manager level. So I look at it and say, so brother, you did expect me to keep a party and not promote my party? Or you did expect me to say me I come a Jamaica come keep a party and just draw for one person as a female on the dance? I mean, come on now, you understand?
Okay, well, I hope you're not too upset and that your party will still be successful and that it's your birthday weekend and your first visit in 16 years to Jamaica.
Yes.
And that won't spoil it and that all of you will work it out. I want to see unity among women in dance.
But this is what I'm saying.
And enough now happening yet between you for there not to be some friendship, some rekindling of this friendship between all of you.
Remember saying, me and them don't have nothing at all.
Right.
It's just this little event and the drawing out, going towards the event, and then when you check the reasons, it don't add up on my end. I don't know if they have a problem with any one of the female act on the flyer per se, because I don't know Jamaica business and what I go on with who is who. But what I'm saying, for the respect of the fact that me respect Uno over the years and support Uno and reach out to Uno and give me the okay and go ahead and continue in doing whatever. And then now 2 weeks before my party, you pulling out, that one pulling out, and then none of the reasons them don't add up. It makes no sense to make me believe that. I know the man I fight against Uno fight against himself. And Love Ball say the man them and the people them and this and that I fight against the female them in the dance hall. No. Uno fight against himself, brother.
All right. Well, don't waste no more of your time on that. Let's leave it right there. And still to come right here on our stage, Tony Rebel on everything Rebel Salute 2019. And later, Afrobeat star Patoranking, one-on-one.
I hold you down until the very end. I'll be your lover and I'll be your friend.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
The Herb Curb is a much bigger feature of Rebel Salute.
Rebel Salute! Rebel Salute! Rebel Salute!
Than previously. While Afrobeat gets the biggest presence ever.
I'm available. I'm available.
And among the big names expected from the motherland is Patoranking.
On the bed first thing, early morning medicine.
Onstage had the privilege of sitting down with the Nigerian dancehall star recently, and we will share that chat. But first, details on the African invasion, I'm calling it that, and more as we welcome the rebel of the two-day salute. Right now, right here on our stage.
Greetings.
The rebel, sir.
Yes, sir.
Greetings. Your time of year, you're the man of now.
I was born this month, on the 15th. So I came into the earth on this month. So yeah.
So you accept?
May I accept, man.
You accept.
Not all to the world.
All right, sir. So I really agree with me that it's an African invasion, at least an Afrobeat invasion of salute.
Well, we here in Jamaica are Africans. Most of us came from the motherland. And lots of what we put forward through music is that innate musical vibe that came out of the motherland.
Yes.
Hence, bringing someone who was born in that land and taking the world by storm into Jamaica is a vibe.
Wow.
It's a vibe.
In a roots fest.
In a roots fest, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm gonna look forward to see it myself.
Of course.
Hopefully, I'm not working when they're on stage.
Afrobeat is burning up the world,
Definitely.
including Jamaica, because Jamaica is the toughest place to burn in.
Yes.
And Afrobeat's presence in Jamaica now is really now ranking high on those genres that we're consuming, eh?
Yeah, definitely. I was in America in the summer and did a show in California, and Patoranking was there, and trust me, I was so impressed.
Okay.
I was impressed with his drummer, the musical accompaniment with him on stage. It was a good vibe. And then I've been watching Bobby Wine. Via Instagram and on the social network of what is happening with him in Uganda as the ghetto president that, you know what I mean? A lot of celebrities came out and decided that, oh, yeah, you are the man, they should take him out of jail and all of that, they should free him up and all of that kind of stuff. So it will be good to see a politician / artist, you know what I mean?
At Rebel Salute.
At Rebel Salute. I'm looking forward.
Big moment.
Yeah, man, and more.
And more.
And more, and more.
Okay, so it is indeed an invasion,
Yeah,
sir.
man, yeah, man.
Okay.
Or a reconnection. Our people.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
See it.
So, all right. So, what else is big on apart from the Herb Curb? I want to talk about the Herb Curb
Yes.
in a bit, but talk a little more about lineup. What else can you tell us about?
Well, for the first time, we see the Wailers on Rebel Salute.
Yes.
And talking about wailing, we see the Wailing Souls, though.
Okay.
And we see Don Penn coming out of England, and Marvin Moore, the guy who sing Maria, Maria, he'll be there. Kind of different a little bit. Marcia Aiken never performed in Jamaica yet for over 30 odd years. So, Rebel Salute is always that kind of...
You're going to find them.
And yeah, you know that. Yeah. So the audience that comes to Rebel Salute realize that we edutain you. You're entertained and you're educated. A lot of people who you never see it, but you know their songs, you'll get a chance to see them. And we have a great contingent out of Jamaica. Okay. Some of your people who you want to see, like Capleton, Luciana, Agent Sasko, Louis Culture, Coffee, Jesse Royal,
To name a few.
Just to name a few, yeah, cause you don't know, it's not, and I want to tell the people it's not like I'm getting old and I don't remember, I'm not remembering things, it's just that the hard drive full, cause them times.
You need to upload something, man. Delete a few things.
Yeah.
All right, so you know the question about Buju Banton is going to be there.
Always.
People are asking about the Gargamel.
Yes,
And how do you respond?
that I see him now as an astronaut. He needs space.
Okay.
And that is what I do, give him that.
So you give him that space.
Yes.
But wasn't his last performance
At
in
Rebel
Jamaica
Salute?
Rebel Salute?
I don't quite remember
Oh,
what
big performance.
his last performance at Rebel Salute was epic.
I know it was. But was it his last?
I don't.
In
I
Jamaica?
don't quite.
Major, that is. Major concert in Jamaica.
I don't.
Somebody
know
was
the
trying
story.
to say that to me the other day. But
One thing I know, that the last time he performed there, it was a really epic show.
For my years and that is true. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe.
I see it on the net and people watching it, and I watch it myself too, because I never get a chance to see it at that time. But yeah, you know.
a fan came to me the other day.
Yeah.
A Buju Banton Rebel Salute fan.
Yeah.
And was challenging me that it was Rebel Salute that he performed last. In my mind, maybe it was his last concert, this fan, that he attended. And he was saying that
Maybe at the last time the fans see him
he was,
at Jamaica.
he's expecting Buju at Rebel Salute. So,
Well, you can't trouble people's expectation. I mean, you know what I mean? And for me, I have not negotiated with Buju, but I haven't spoken to this man for over 8 years, 9 years. So there's nothing that I can tell you from my part. And you know, when I tell you about who coming to Rebel Salute, I'm serious about that. But still, I know that possibilities are always existing.
yeah, of course. And he may be, I hope him come down, come enjoy the show. And people will allow him to.
He's always invited. He
And
knows
that they will allow him to come out and enjoy it. And to respect what he's doing about his return.
Yeah, man.
The process of return and how he's doing it. I think people should
Yeah, man.
respect him.
I'm on wish
and
they are
what
the
he's
best.
doing.
All the best, my brethren. Integrate and
that
do what you have
people
to
can
do.
understand what he's trying to do. And it's not just flying up on a stage and start performing.
I think
and
people
chatting
do.
and so
I
on.
think people do.
So I think they need to give him that. I
Give
think
him
most
space.
people are, but some people just expecting that, things. But we don't know, because it's really music.
Yeah.
And music moves people, and things
Yeah.
happen. So who knows?
Never know.
Okay, sir. All right, so Herb Curb now.
Yes.
What makes it so special this year?
All right, so the herb curb, I'll take off my glass, cause make it safe, under my herb or whatever. So the herb curb is having a conference
Yes.
outside of the venue. So on the Thursday, which is like the 17th, there will be a conference at a hotel down in Otrias. And what it is all about is the CARICOM report that was out. They are trying to dissect it and to see how well the Caribbean can come together and see how they can benefit from marijuana. Because as you see that the Caribbean has a couple million people, different
The
countries.
Caribbean as one voice.
Yes, as one voice. So what the conference is all about is trying to see how they can extract things from the report and to see how they can, use those information and as a single market, see how we as a Caribbean people can benefit from the marijuana.
So who are some of the speakers?
Well, some of the speakers are from the Caribbean, some is from Canada, and some is from California, Utopia, and Rebel Salute is putting that together as an extension of the herb curb. So whatsoever is done at the conference, it will be spoken about at the symposium at Rebel Salute on Saturday.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So if you even never get a chance to go to the
So
conference.
there will be a formal conference.
Yes, outside of the venue.
Yes. And then on Saturday.
We will have the symposium as usual at Rebel Salute, And all the information from that will be delivered in a press form where people
And
will
the
still get
physical
the
curb.
The
Any change
physical
to that?
curb, well, the physical curb is there, and we have some wonderful people in the curb. I mean, a lot of people going to Epican, but we will be, what was I now? What you
now
not
is
call that now?
the big brand now.
Right, so
yes.
they will be there, and others. I mean, yeah, Rebel Salute Herb Curb will be bigger and better.
Seeing?
Looking forward to see everybody at the Herb Curb, all myself. The people like Al Ryan never get to go at the Herb Curb yet because I'm always on stage.
Okay.
But every time I go to the Herb Curb, it is so informative for me that I hardly want to move. Is when I get a call and say, look, you have to come up the top now, then I move. But that is what I love about it, the educational part of it, where you learn about marijuana, not just for smoking. You learn about the medicinal, you learn about the therapeutic, and you also learn about how to deal with it recreationally. Because a lot of people who deal with that recreationally, them only puff and smoke paper and all of that. But at least these people will tell you that you can ingest it in different ways. You can use vape machine, and you know what I mean? So that is the kind of thing the Herb Curb is all about. And all of what can be made from marijuana will be on display.
One gets the feeling that there's a special buzz around this salute.
Aha!
Is that the feeling you get?
Yeah,
Is
man.
that so? Can you confirm that? There's a special buzz?
Well, that's true. There is a lot of people who have bought their tickets already.
Yes.
I can tell you that from an insider. A lot of people abroad really coming. I don't know. The weather is serious in foreign.
Yes.
And so our survey has shown us that even up to 48% of our population is foreigner. See? So in this time when a lot of people are discouraging people from coming to Jamaica, discouraging Jamaicans from coming to Jamaica, we are seeing where people who are non-Jamaicans are coming. And they're coming for Rebel Salute. Right now, if you check the hotels down in Oterias, then you'll see that, yeah, space is kind of limited. But I get the buzz, I get the calls every day. We get the emails and everything. You know what I mean? What we are doing from our part is trying to make sure that the infrastructure and everything is okay so that the patrons will have a wonderful moment. This is Jamaica. This is reggae. I mean, see, UNESCO just endorse what we have. We have been saying that long time before UNESCO, you know. We have been saying what we are doing is the preservation of reggae. You know what I mean? And that is why I encourage everyone, especially those who live in Jamaica, you must forward a Rebel Salute.
But there's an intensity, a resurgence of hate, and
Yes.
divisiveness and racism
Yes,
in the world.
definitely.
Saying?
Yes,
And when this happens, people tend to turn to reggae.
yes,
And Rebel Salute being a roots festival,
yes.
I think
We
there's-
provide that solace
Yes.
and that form of edutainment for those souls because the social commentaries that has been coming from reggae, the love verses, you know what I mean? The one love idea, that still exists. But as you might see that it is not displayed everywhere on every radio or television station or places where music is being played. So a Rebel Salute will go forward for a Marcia Aiken who you only know the song but you never hear her yet. You know, or you never see her yet, sorry. So when you come at Rebel Salute, you can guarantee that you're definitely going to learn something. And the environment, we set it in a particular way where it displays love and harmony. The camaraderie at Rebel Salute is second to none. And we cannot afford for anybody else in the world to be thinking that because you have more real estate and you have more money, that you can present something better than us. That is why somebody like me who is an artist myself, I go all out just to make sure that this thing bring a particular quality so that when people come and see them say, wow, that go on to Jamaica too? Yes, we can do it. We name Jamaicans, and Marcus Garvey picked them, and Bob Marley picked them. And that is why I think that it is incumbent upon everyone who love reggae and who are Jamaicans to participate in things like this is a big chunk of our culture, and we can't afford to make external people know about it more than us. We first support that. Don't wait until UNESCO tell you, so if you promote it and if you preserve it. We have said that, do it.
Tony.
Yes, I.
Well said, sir.
Manners.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. So those are the big stories of Rebel Salute so far. And they're breaking as we go along. Anything can happen. It's Rebel Salute. And as we say, the world is troubled and living ain't easy. So there you have him, Tony Rebel, in the segment. So stay with us when we come back, the African.
I'm available. I'm available.
The Nigerian superstar, Patoranking, one-on-one.
Bobby
Don't want
One.
to miss that. We'll be back.
Love you, my baby. I love you, my baby.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage. So much more than entertainment.
In January of 2017, Nigerian recording star Patoranking sat down with us on this stage. Now, he's among a bit of what we consider to be an African invasion at Rebel Salute 2019. Now, here is where Rankin was in music back then. Welcome back. In recent years, the sounds and rhythms of Africa in the form of Afrobeat have been infiltrating the airwaves of major music markets around the world. Our guest in this segment is an artist who has made a name for himself by fusing those sounds and rhythms with his own dancehall styling. Born and raised in Nigeria, it was 2014, after years in the business, that he gained major attention with this track.
For so long I've been waiting for your love and your body.
And then in 2015, followed up with this track that has been getting major airplay all over the world, but in particular, the reggae dancehall space. His name is Patrick Okuri, but the world knows him as Patoranking. Our very special guest right now, right here on stage. Pato.
Greetings, boss man.
Blessed man. Good to have you. Welcome to Jamaica.
Thank you very much.
Your first time here?
First time in the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. So what's your business at this time? Business or just
Visiting. You know,
You're
it's
just visiting.
yeah.
Okay, I thought it was music business. No?
Visiting and, you know, meeting up new friends, you know, keeping in touch with old friends as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so why dancehall? Because Afrobeat is the big thing on the continent, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Why dancehall for you? Dancehall found you or you found it?
We got in touch with each other far back.
Somewhere in the middle.
Because I started as a dancer, I was a dancer, you know, but I love dancing to dancehall music.
Okay.
And there is a genre of music in Nigeria called Galala. It is heavily influenced by dancehall. So it is mostly known in the ghetto part, you know, and it's known across the nation as well, you know, but it's popular in the ghetto part. And I'm from the ghetto, you know, so I used to be a Galala dancer before pitching my tent to singing.
So when you come to Jamaica now, and what you had in your head and what you've seen on videos about Jamaica, how do those match up with the reality of Jamaica? In terms of, for example, I'm sure you've gone to some places and heard the music and see people responding to it, see how people dance or they walk out. How do you match them up? How do you feel? Is it meeting what you perceived, the perception and the reality? How do they?
Yeah, two things here, because I've been following, you know, the internet for a long time, I would say. You know, I need to shake you once more for having me, because this is huge for me.
Oh,
you know, being on stage is huge. I've been following this for like 10 years now, 2007. Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So the perception we have about the island generally, it's quite different. You know, even the media don't show us what we need to know.
Okay.
You know, so they tell us what they want us to know, but they don't show us what we need to know. So it's two different things. You know, I would say I'm not blown, you know, because I've been following the culture for a very long time.
So your perception is closer to the reality?
Yes.
Than not?
Yes.
Okay, because it's the same thing that's happening to us, you know, when we go to Africa.
Yes.
The reality is very different from what we see in the media. So, you know, that's not, you know, so, all right, so let's talk now about your success so far in music, because you've been, your big record, right? Your big breakout record has garnered somewhere in the region of over 20 million views, right? Or thereabouts. But is it Africa that's driving it or the West?
It is Africa, you know. Like the Jamaicans do say, dance yard before you dance abroad. Charity begins at home. That is how I say it. I would say if it's not big at home, it can be big abroad.
Yes.
Yes, it's major. And because of the attention the Western world is paying to Afrobeat right now,
yes,
you know, I think it's one of the reasons why it came to this part. You know, because right now I think everybody's paying attention to us. They've done all genre of music. You know, I think Afrobeat is left.
That is true. I mean, and do you see Afrobeat becoming more mainstream in the West now?
Yes, most definitely.
Do you see it dominating Western music?
Yeah, me hear bag tunes, you know. Me hear people like Travis Scott, you know.
Yes.
I listened to his album, and I know one of the tracks has a touch of Afrobeat. Alicia Keys as well, you know. So I think Afrobeat is the future. We used to say is the future, and I think the future is now.
Yes. There's a project that you're going to drop on us right here, right? There's a new project.
Yeah.
A new album was released in the last quarter of last year.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Talk about that album. Who's on it? What's on it?
First and foremost, I want to say it is God over everything.
Yes.
Yes. For most people that know my story, they know I give thanks every time, every single day. I just have to. You know, the name of the album, the title of the album is God Over Everything. And it's debuted at number 4 on the Billboard, Reggae Billboard chart. You know, I wanted number 1. Yeah. So.
Okay.
And on the album, we have Wizkid, we have Olamide, you know, we have Elephant Man and Conscience, we have Sarkodie from Ghana, we have King Wasiu Ayinde, and some few producers as well. You know, these people I just mentioned are the biggest names in the continent.
Yes.
You know, like Olamide is big in my country, Wizkid, global, Sarkodie from Ghana. I would say the album is everything to me. You know, this is me trying to talk about my life, trying to speak for the people as well, like I've always do. And in trying to talk about my life, I still want to make them dance as well.
Okay.
You know, and that was it.
So the album is somewhat defining who you are, right?
Yes.
Telling your story,
Yes.
your struggles, your successes, and so on. I want to take a look at one of the tracks right now from the album.
God over everything, 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 everything. Jah over everything, 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 everything.
God over everything. Patoranking. And I hear you asking, how can a kid from Nigeria so authentically reggae, so authentically dancehall, so authentically Jamaican even, but then we're all Africans, and I suppose that's the answer, isn't it? Because, I mean, one looks at this record, I'm sure in Jamaica maybe one would pick up your accent, but in the wider West, I don't know if anybody will know whether you're Jamaican or not. They will just see you as a reggae artist or a dancehall artist or whatever.
Yeah.
As they would see Conscience or any one of them.
I get to hear that a lot. You know, most of the time, you know, when we travel, people keep asking, are you a yardie?
See.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I'm from a yard.
Yeah, you know, these are some of the reasons. You know, this is the manifestation of truth about who we are, and that we can't run away from ourselves as Africans, as children of Africa. Okay, sir. So the album is out, and this is a track from it. And I know there are more projects coming, more albums.
Yes.
More videos from the album, and so on.
Most definitely.
Good, and we're looking forward to that. And we're also looking forward to when you come back to our island,
Most
Jamaica.
definitely.
And we look forward to seeing you in places in the world, running things in music, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I also just did a remix of My Woman, My Everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
That too?
Yeah, I did a remix featuring Busy.
So that's a separate project?
Yeah.
Featuring?
Busy Signal and Marshall Montano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wicked.
that's the song for the summer.
So that incorporating the soca beat too?
No, same beat, you know.
Same beat,
Just
okay.
hype it up a little.
Yeah, well, it fits very well into the soca, the soca groove, you know what I mean? So, with all the Marshall on it, big things are going to go on this carnival season, I suspect.
Major.
Pato,
thank you.
So good to have you right here on
Thank
stage.
you,
So
boss,
feel
man.
free to come back and send us all the videos and stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. And you know who will be looking forward to the African invasion at Rebel Salute 2019. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
I'm so excited, it's already weekend.